going on, everyone? This is Scotty, and we are back on SublimeCraft, surprisingly. I know it's been a while since the last episode, and some of you guys on Twitter and messaging me here on Xbox been asking where the episodes are, but I'm here now at last. I've been so busy with work and just trying to keep up with sleep. Hasn't been too good, but I'm falling into a routine, I hope. So I'm going to try and keep you guys updated with when I'll be able to record and when stuff will be out. We are going to be looking at a few other games to get up on the channel. I know the content's just been Minecraft, and I know some of you appreciate that, but I'd love to get some other stuff going on the channel, such as Borderlands. I think a few of us want to try and play that and get some recording going. Try that pretty soon, hopefully. And we'll just keep these episodes going if we can, just as frequent as I can, at least. I'm going to try and do one every week or 2 weeks. I'm going to try and do every week. If I can't, I'm definitely going to try and keep up with 2 weeks. That's just too much of an interval for you guys. I know you guys are interested in what we're doing. So I'll let you guys know how things go on Twitter or somewhere. You'll hear it some way or another. So let's get into it. So this is our games area. If you weren't aware that we had a games area in store. So far we have not a whole lot. This is it, these two things. But this one is really important. This is going to be our welcome area type deal. It's going to just be for looks mostly. You'll come through this portal, and by the way, if you can't tell, we do not have big portals yet. I don't know why, but still rocking the small portals for a little bit longer. Yeah, so you just pop in here from the Nether Hub, and then you got this to look at, really, and you have like the swings for the trapeze artists. You have elephants, which are kind of abstract, not really. Like, it's pretty obvious this is an elephant, right? Like, I'm not crazy. I think it turned out pretty good. Everybody seems to like it. The tusk, I think, look really cool. Just trying to make use of the different shapes of blocks and whatever we have available to us. And yep, I think it looks pretty good. And this up here, we have our seating that you can actually sit in. How cool is that, right? I know it's kind of lame, but I think it's cool. A little bit of functional part of things. So that's a lot of iron, by the way. I think it was like 27 stacks. Crazy amount of iron. Stacks of blocks, that is, not ingots. And then here's our floor, our ground. It's muddied up, and then we have a hidden lighting. I like to do hidden lighting, so jack-o'-lanterns with carpet gives 3D effect too. I like that. And that's pretty much it for here. I think I have a few more attractions I want to try and throw in here, like right in here and right over there somewhere. We'll play around with it, but today we have to finish this entrance right here. This is just temporary. I mean, you probably see there's no torches up here. That's not good. We got to get some lighting, prevent some mobs from hurting people, blowing up stuff. But this entrance is something we're going to do today. And then over here, this pillar next to this beacon, not really next to it, but our perspective, is going to have a plane up there, like a little biplane with a banner flying off the back. And Victory, whose roller coaster we're looking at right now, came up with a really good name. I had a couple, but they didn't really catch on with everyone. So he came up with Sublime Circus, and I think it's fitting. I mean, I kind of had plans for something unique, something like this, but Sublime Circus I think fits really nice. We'll have a banner with the plane pulling it. It'll fly over his death machine of a roller coaster. I don't want to show you guys too much. I'd probably spoil a few things that he's going to work on in his videos, but check him out if you want to see what's going on there. That's pretty much it. So one last thing is I got a new microphone. I don't know if you could tell, but the audio is probably way better. At least I think it is. I've done a few tests, and it sounds so much better than what it did. So hopefully you guys enjoy that. You have to let me know in the comments if there's anything you know that I should be doing differently with it. But I think it's pretty good. So we're gonna run with it and see what happens. Let me grab a few materials, try and go to sleep, and we'll get cracking on a few things here. So I'll be right back with you guys. Alright, so we're going to temporarily, or I should say permanent, this isn't going back up. I'll just ender pearl up when I need to get some torches put on the roof. But for now, let's see, this is This incline is going to be okay. We just need some room right now. Let's get rid of some of this dirt. Just kind of give ourselves a area to work in. And I'm not sure that I mentioned this, but this build right here is something that Corrales showcased at one point. I think it was a year ago. But if you ever just YouTube, go to YouTube, search up like Minecraft Circus. I was trying to get some inspiration, and this thing popped up, and I just loved it so much. It was something I like just drew a lot of inspiration from. It's pretty much what they built in that video, and it wasn't Corrales' build. It was something he showcased. But what they built is pretty identical to what I have here, but I've had to do my own dimensions and detail work, figure out things that weren't really shown off in the video, which is fine. And I think I don't have an issue, or if anybody else has an issue, taking inspiration from a build, heavily mimicking what was already done. I mean, there's only so much you could do at some point in the game, but you know, make it your own. That's kind of what I'm doing here. We're gonna see what we can do for the this entrance. So let's see. I have a few blocks that I wanted to use. Obviously, snow and redstone clay need to be incorporated to kind of close it off. So I think what we need to do, in the pattern we were using was 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So then maybe we need to 1, 2, 3, maybe something like that. We're just gonna create like a little archway or something. We're kind of just building this on the fly. I really have no idea what I'm doing. Let's see. Let's just put these here, and then maybe throw some stone brick in for the arches. And let's see. Let's bring this out. Is that good? I think that's good. That's enough. I kind of put this detail work in there. I don't know if I pointed that out. Probably not, because I forget stuff. Let's see. Yeah, I like the way this is going. It's like a little long hallway looking thing. Oh man. Being able to jump up and out, let's get a good look at it. Yeah, that feels about right. So then maybe right here we can get some sort of, let's see, we're gonna need more up top too. Let's do this. See, maybe this is, we'll have something like that, and then possibly like an archway of some sort. I'm not entirely sure. You know, I'll probably build this on camera and then go off camera and totally change it, because I won't like it later. That's fine. I mean, that's what Minecraft is. That's sandbox games, you know? You just do what you need to do until it's right, right? So let's see. I'm thinking. Maybe we'll have this come right here, and then we'll have like the circus tent part of it, like this part of it. We'll make like an arch, and then on the inside, like right here, maybe. Yeah, that could work. We could even, let's see. Man, this is difficult. Maybe even just doing this. And then having an archway inside of the thing, like starting right here possibly. And then have that archway kind of being a support inside of the tent, kind of how these huge wooden pillars support the peaks. Choices, really. Choices. Yeah, I think we'll play with this. Let's see. Let's get this up. This is gonna be difficult. Do this. I'm just lazy right now. I don't feel like climbing or purling or anything like that. Do it right here, just because it'll be a little bit quicker, I think. Just like this. Oop. Let's pop out here. Yeah, I think that's working out. I think that's working out okay. And then let's see if we can get an archway started. I'm not going to build all this on camera. I just need to get you guys kind of up to speed with what I plan on doing here, and then I'll build it off camera and show you guys. And like I said, probably change some things. I always end up changing quite a few things. Let's see. Let's do 2. So it was right here, and then another 2 across, and I think it's going to be, what, 1 in the center? We'll see. Yeah, that's fine. That's a nice arch, I think. At least from where I'm standing. Let's get down and look at it. Yeah, that works. That works nicely. All right, so let's get rid of the dirt, get a better bit. Crap, I need dirt. Get rid of it. So maybe we'll have this archway going across all the way up until maybe here, this block, and then we'll figure it out. Let's see. Take another look. Yeah, I like that a lot. I think once it's filled in and maybe get this underneath archway going right here, it'll make a lot more sense, and then we could throw in some sort of pathway. Maybe it'll just be the same, the stone. I think I might just continue the stone just for simplicity, and then when it gets out here, I think, see, with this is going to be our pathways. I'm not entirely sure how we're going to do this, but I think we might do some sort of structured, more modern looking pathway than what we have at spawn. And I realize right now I haven't shown you guys where this is at. So red right there, which is wanting Bard, he's at spawn. And if you look at the Z coordinate right on the Z right there, see me turning, that's the circus tent on the map. So we're actually on the same map pretty much. This right here is going to be off. You'll see me turn it. See, yep, there it is. All right, so we're off the map a little bit, but mostly on the map, which is pretty cool. You'll be able to see like 2 settlements basically when this is filling up like spawn is. But at spawn we did like an organic kind of flowing around and everything. I think this pathway is going to be straightforward. I think we might mix it up and make it look broken and whatnot, but it's going to be straight lines. So we'll see. There's nothing set in stone. I think Victory set this up just to get an idea. So we'll play with it. We'll see what happens. I'll do some more work here, and I'm not sure if we'll be able to make it to that today. I'm going to try and get this episode out as soon as I can, and that will take a while because I've never built an airplane. So let me do a bit more work. I'll bring you guys back up to speed, and we'll figure out what's next.
All right, so I was able to get this entranceway complete. Entranceway? Did I say entrance? I hope I did. But it looks pretty good, I think. It's not over the top or anything. I might change up a few things later. Probably not, but maybe. But I think it looks good. We have like I said, I was going to use the shape of using these colors and then kind of go on with accent pieces. I think it turned out pretty nice. And then I got this little thing on the inside, like supporting it. Like I was letting you guys know what I was going to do. And then yeah, I think it looks good. I think it looks good. It definitely could use some work later, possibly, maybe not. We'll see. Yeah, so hang on. I'll get back to this in a sec. So when you come in through here, or if you're leaving through here, you'll notice this little ambient lighting. I put this in here. I think it looks pretty good. It gives it kind of a silvery kind of color when you're just like if you're just walking through, you'll see just a little bit of ambient lighting. I think I like that a lot, actually. And then the portal itself has a bit of an outline. You can see it better from this side with support. It's just, I don't know, simple, but it gets the job done. I leave some of the obsidian exposed. Like, I kind of covered up a little here, but leave most of it. And once we get the big portals, it'll look a whole lot nicer, I bet. So, uh-oh. Good game. So, anyways, that's this part. This right here... I'm gonna leave this a secret, actually. We're gonna talk about this later. But if you ever watch SublimeCraft, anybody on the SublimeCraft server, you'll notice something about that. That's all I'm gonna say. So watch SublimeCraft if you're really that interested. We'll get to it soon enough, hopefully. But up here, if you notice the wool in my inventory, we have some stuff to fill in on these peaks. And in the inspiration video that I got this build from, they had these pillars going up. And I feel like there's a block missing right there. Let me see. They had these pillars going up with like a bunch of iron gates in between with little flags hanging down. I want to do something a little different. Yeah, we're missing a snow block right here. We'll just do it from this side. That's fine. So what I want to do is, not with cobblestone, let's get the stone brick out. I want to do just some regular looking flags. And by regular, they're going to be triangle shaped, sort of medieval Renaissance. Renaissance. I was about to say reconnaissance or something. I don't know what I was going to say. Let's get some of this. Triangle shaped, not your typical, like standard modern country looking flags. We'll do something a little bit different. So let's get like a base going, and then we'll pillar up and make the actual pole right here. There they are. And let's get some dirt, because we're going to have to go up. I'm not sure how high we're going to go. And I've never actually made a flag in Minecraft, so welcome to my first time. That sounded kind of weird, I don't know. Alright, so get on there. How high up is that? I think I need to go like a couple more. And I can always go back and add some later once I get the right height of the flag. So let's get rid of this dirt. We're going to have to pillar back up and take a look at things. So let's see. Like a very good starting point. Let's get some wool up and see what it looks like. So for a triangle shape, we're going to have to make the part nearest this pole the biggest, and as it goes out it gets smaller, obviously. And I think we're going to make it so the wind is blowing this way. For whatever reason the wind's blowing this way, I don't know, don't ask me. Let's see, right about there is good, probably. We'll have to make it 3 tall, that way we give ourselves, let's see, can I get up here? 2, 3, yep, okay. And then, let's see, that's 2. I wonder if 2 is enough. But the next part we have to do is this right here. And I think this will make 3 as well, but then, so that's 2. This is 1. So then this next part we'll do something like this, maybe. So let's see how this looks when we get down. Something like that. Yeah, now let's take a look at it, see if it's what we want. Honestly, I have no idea what I want. I'm winging this 100%. Hopefully it turns out good. So let's see. I think it needs to go, that block needs to be there on both parts, right there and right there. I need to put that block in, and then the next one could be 2. Let's put that in, and let's put the 2, and then I'm probably going to have to cut, and then figure out because what we're trying to do also is make it wave, like it's in the wind. The wind is blowing it this way, but also it, it creates the ripples or whatever. So let's put that in, and then the next one we'll put right here where we're standing. We'll just go out a little bit, and then we'll make this where it comes up like this, and then we'll make it too high. Oop, too soon. Oh crap. I don't have any more dirt. Oh no. That's fine, we'll just use another rack, whatever. That's the other thing we're gonna have to do here in a little bit. Is that right? Yeah, that was right. Okay. Darn it. Now I have all this crap all over the place. That's fine. We'll just pillar up and get rid of it here in a sec. Like that. Let's get rid of all the dirt. Let's get rid of everything. Another rack included. Hopefully I don't break a bunch of the snow. Yep. Here we go. Now let's take a look real quick. Hopefully this is good. No. Maybe what we need to do is keep that one on the same plane as that one, and then bring it forward a little bit. We'll try that. Let me do some stuff off camera, and maybe if it's good I'll duplicate it and we'll see where we're at when I get that done. So just give me a little bit, I'll be right back. And I think it's really surprising I've never made a flag in Minecraft. Here I am playing the game for years, and I've never made a flag. I've never made an airplane either, but that's about to happen pretty soon. Looking forward to that. I think that's going to be cool when it's complete. But other things we have to get done here, mostly this pathway is really important. This is kind of going to set it up for everyone else. It'll create like a little grid. Like I was saying, it's going to be pretty straightforward, and other people will be able to get an idea what area they want to build in, claim their spot or whatever, get their redstone stuff going. I'll have to do that at some point, and this little secret thing I'm telling you guys about, or haven't told you guys about rather, is something we'll work on too. And yeah, just getting these features put in place. We'll have to do this another time. I'm thinking a lot of this stuff is going to take place off camera because I'm going to start my base. Next episode, it's happening. The base will be started. I'm not entirely sure what I'm going to do, but it's going to happen. So look forward to that. And let's hop to the Nether hub real quick. We have one more thing that I need to show you guys. A few nights ago, me and Alan got on. We had a few hours to play, and we decided we'd do this project that I had done some research on. And it's a farm. It's not crazy or anything. It's just using a mechanic in the game on the console because we have arbitrary mob caps, and I found out that if you were to bring a passive mob into a different dimension that shares a mob cap with other mobs, passive mobs like sheep and cows share a mob cap, pigs and horses are also in that category, but the total mob cap of every single mob that shares the same cap, if you bring it to a different dimension, like I'll show you in a sec, you can farm up to that max capacity of the single mob. So here in the Nether hub, we have our cows, and we're going to be doing a sheep farm in the end at a later date. But as you can see, we've got quite a bit of cows so far. This is pretty close to what you would get in the overworld. Might not seem like it, but with all the random mobs that spawn and hold on to that cap, this is pretty close to what you would get in the overworld. But here in the Nether, this is probably only about halfway capacity right here. Half capacity. So I put this chest up here, and I've just been harvesting some wheat, and I'll just breed them up and harvest them whenever I get to that max capacity. It'll give me a little notification. And I've already done this once. I've gotten about 4 stacks of steak, I think it was. So it's pretty good. I mean, you do it a couple times, you're basically set on food for a while. So I'm not worried about eating potatoes for the rest of my time. So yeah, that's pretty cool, right? I enjoy that. We got to do this this tunnel, just kind of mimic what we did in here and just kind of bring it all the way out, I guess. We'll figure it out. We'll get it done off camera, most likely. So yeah, look forward to the next episode. It's going to be at the ocean, the isolated, uninspiring ocean that we have. I'm going to do something really cool though, trust me. I'm going to make it worth your wait, basically. But thanks for hanging out, guys. Wow, this view never gets old, does it? But we're going to head out for now and do some stuff off camera and bring you guys back up to speed when I get back to recording. I'm trying to keep things out getting things out regularly, I should say. So stick around, and next episode is happening. Thanks for hanging out, guys. I'll see you later.